So I wasn't going to make a video on this because there's already a video on this, which I will have to link it, or you could just go to the page here and watch it, which is what I've done. Anyway, there was someone in the comments mentioning this, and I thought I'd talk about it more in depth. So you could go into the editor, make a small map or a large map, whichever you prefer, add in a player spawn point, put tons of spawns around it, mostly military or whatever you prefer to have, and to set your own tables, you can literally nitpick what weapons and gear you want. So basically, this could just go from like how the previous Unturned was where you actually have to find your stuff, you have to store it, and then you could use it however you felt like. But instead, it could be like I feel like taking maybe 10 minutes at most, maybe 20, no more than 30. Make a small map with tons of spawns and just there we go. It's easy. Now I have anything I want. Wonder because there are gonna be some good maps that I could see sync being allowed on. Not every single map, but I can think there are gonna be some definitely really good maps. I'm not making a map, but I wouldn't say it'd be good. Anyway, like if you want to have some small analogy for how these maps might go, if you've ever played Dead Zone from Nelson, you will know how the map looks. It's a rather decent map. I mean, some of the towns are illogical. There's one town I'm thinking of has apartments, has a hospital, has police and fire department, some factories, a grocery store, a diner, garage, a gas station, and a few other houses. It actually has 2 garages, I think. But it's a logical town. It could actually be a fully functional town. There are definitely some things that would be missing for the more modern infrastructure it would need, but I mean on pure basics, like it's logical. There is mostly the other towns are rather illogical. They're mostly just houses, which I mean, okay, that would be alright, I guess. And then there are some maps, like I wish I was joking about this, but there's actually one map, I can't remember who made it, but it was one of the copies, and there's literally buildings everywhere. It was just a random building. Like they were just scattered. The roads were there, but the buildings were just scattered. There's even a fucking floating island, because that's logical. Like I always liked playing Dead Zone. I kind of felt like it was fun to play. It was definitely fun to play until you was allowed to get up on the, I guess you could say, mountains, which would just be the brown hills, I guess, whatever. Like that's personally ruined any Dead Zone for me. Is that because like you get third person over, it's like, oh, there's a player, I'll just pop out my one hit sniper, dead. Like, yeah, they don't have no time to react or nothing. Like, I think that just killed it. Like in the very pre-alpha, you couldn't get up on the hills. It was just like you had to run along the grass. And I'm starting to go off topic here. Um, another. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. Like, there's so many ways this could be abused, and there definitely not going to be that many good maps. I could be wrong, and there could be a load of good maps. But I imagine they're not going to be very good maps. I could see, like, now I'm talking about realistic maps. Of course, now there are some maps I can see that are good while not being realistic, like just PvP maps. But either way, I imagine it could work. Either way, it was just a small video that went off topic, I think, several times. But this editor so far can be abused. I wonder what's going to be in place to stop this, or if there's anything that could even be added to stop this. I mean, the more you allow, the more creative people can get. But once you start adding rules and restrictions, it's gonna start restricting what they could do. But I'm sure there will be a problem that gets fixed. So hopefully everything gets fixed up and there's like no abuse out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.